Так, давайте посмотрим, куда же это нас выведет. Получится, туда же к железной дороге?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
30 лет жить тут, а? Мусорка.
I
Выгребная
don't
яма,
want to
да,
make the same
получается?
mistakes she made.
Там, наверное, все подряд. Тут запахи, наверное, такие.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Волтер. Он типа тут и погиб до 2005 года. Опа. Ну тут же дорога была. Смотри-ка, там что-то есть.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Набережная.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Мы тут раз это вот видели, когда качались. Там кто-то рисовал вот эту фигуру. Статую, точнее.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Фонарик? А, на солнечной батарее.
And the history you're a part of.
Ну, там что-то есть. Я думаю, туда мы проплыть вряд ли сможем.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Место отдыха. Давайте посмотрим, что у нас тут есть. Ну тут ничего, тут тотемчик какой-то. Давайте поднимемся, посмотрим, что у нас там наверху. Домик. Удивительный. Эй, застряли. Не, ну конечно, истории тут такие шокирующие. Смотришь, как в реале, как читаешь книгу. Все очень-очень интересно.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Так вот мы там проползали, да? В комнатку. Так, не сюда. Слушай, а туда как нам пробраться-то? Скорее всего, не отсюда точно. А нет, вот, все правильно. Давайте туда сначала исходим.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Первый тип. ходим. Ага, вот и кладбище,
It's
да?
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ага, Дирпи, Бирпи, Чирпи, Фирпи, Хирпи. Чарли, Дейси, Ньюси, Питер, Коко, Зои, Оливер, Боб, Шэдоу, Кристофер, Чази, Бэйли, Гошка.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Блин, мне это напоминает кладбище домашних животных кинговские. Молли, Келвин, Свен, Эдди, Волтер. У каждого какой-то символ. Молли кошечка, Келвин ракета полетел. Пила, Эдди, книги. Барбара, звезда. Блин, игра вообще какая-то трогательная слишком.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
А, слушай, смотри. Не, значит, мне показалось, когда мы качались оттуда, что тут кто-то, ну, рисует. Это вот такие тут статуи, памятники.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Что ли? Это дом, скорее всего, да, который потонул?
Edie said she
Да-да-да.
dreamed about the old house every night.
Жалко. Так, я теперь понимаю, нам
Edie's
нужно
side was always
вернуться.
easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Слушай, а, мы немного с другой стороны, да, обходим. А здесь вот продолжение. Сэм,
Her dad had
Финч.
been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Газ, Георгий. Георгий. Ай-яй-яй. 73-й год. 77-й. Да уж. Милтон. Санджей.
She lost 2 of her
Liz.
brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Вот он на дереве. Мечта каждого ребенка. Это не домик, но все равно.
But looking back on it now,
Посмотрим.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Ага. Да, беременна. Слушай, так, давай, родненькая, аккуратненько, прошу тебя. Так. Дерево, держись. Упадем, будет боба. Будет очень боба. Так, если бы я тоже бы не карабкался.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Тут барбекю, шашлычок вот так пожрать. Не, видок просто супер, я не знаю. Ох, просто супер.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Радио. Охотник, кажется, был еще.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Военный. Кися. Окей. Вещички. Так, ну что, хорошо, давайте посмотрим тогда дневничок. Потому что пока больше тут нечего смотреть. Сэм.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Посмотреть
What?
сюда.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Кто-то видит. Или это ветер такой?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. It's still freezing, though.
Так, а ну что тут надо фотографировать? Так, не, явно не это.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it sound like... Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Ну хорошо, папка. Сейчас. Рыбку давай.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that
Oh.
trail was, we'd spot it.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Давай.
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Охотница.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don.
Что такое? Ну.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Мне кажется, кто в первый раз на охоте, он всегда такой. Ну, что...
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Не застревай. Ой, ну да. Ой, господи.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sick.
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Вау!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Вот это... Да, не очень приятный поворот. Хороший мужик был. Да. Ох, блин. У меня слов нету. Просто такие, ну... Что так ну, по осторожности погибнуть. Ай. Обидно. Так, ладненько. Нам что-то, получается, надо только через тот проход, да? Откуда мы пришли возвращаться. А, смотри-ка. Вентиляция, что ли?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Горе. Тут совсем детская комнатка.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Музыка. Ого, ничего себе. Мамка, папка, смотрите, что я умею.
It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Мамка.
Hello?
Машарик пустые.
What his world was like.
Уточки. Мамка, смотри, что я могу. Я управляю ими всеми.
You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Кит, давай, иди к нам. У нас тут пати-хард. Ой.
Sure made him happy.
Бух. Кит, давай, иди к нам. Перевернись. Давай. Все, давай, с нами туси. Все, вот, да, все. Мамка, ты где? Ох ты. Шампунька. Пацанчики, давайте. Потусимся вместе. О, мамка?
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe I had called that night.
Damn it.
А что происходит?
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
О, нет.
I wish he could have told
Серьезно?
us about the world he saw.
Не надо. Вы чего?
And there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Серьезно?
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Один годик. Эх, игра, что ты делаешь? Зачем ты так?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Стихи для Гэса.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I
I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. They kiss the bride.
Главное бы не убить тут. Тотемчик. Еще живой.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy
Чем
the
сейчас не
tent our
смерч
dad
тут
had
будет?
completed.
Что-то мне как-то это...
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Серьезно?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.